If you scared to tell your family you keep the Sabbath day and you ain't coming around and hang out on Saturdays, and you don't eat pork, and you don't eat shrimp, crab, lobster, and you don't celebrate no holidays, you ain't giving your mama nothing for Mother's Day, you ain't coming around for New Year's, you gonna be gone most of the time because you keeping God's high holy days. When you start to do that, then you're gonna be ready for this. But until you do, you gonna fold.
Every reflection is a lesson. Every trigger is direction. I rise, I choose, I level up. I forgive for me, not for them. I choose peace again and again. When my heart feels heavy, I breathe and release. Cause letting go is what sets me free. If jealousy shows, I don't run away. I ask myself, what is it trying to say? What part of me is ready to grow? What power in me is asking to show? Every thought, every mood, every shift inside creates my truth. Nothing outside has control of me. My reality answers to who I choose to be. How is it that I always rise higher? How is it that blessings come lighter? How is it that everything works for me? I live in a world where I'm free, yeah. How is it that abundance keeps flowing? How is it that my light keeps glowing? How is it that miracles follow my name every new...
Shalom, Israel. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, it's a blessing. It's your girl, Lilia Rose, and this is the Empress of Royalties channel. So, here we talk about finding the light inside the darkness and how to live in truth. So, let's get started. And because today is the Sabbath day, we are, I'm going to go over why we celebrate the Sabbath on Saturday. And hold on. Well, I don't need this really. I already know the verse. Let me hold on. Take this down. I can't wait to get a new desk. So, so today is the Sabbath day, right? So, Exodus, I'm going to just pull it up anyway. Oh, my iPad is that big. So, I gotta charge it up. So, anyways, today is the Sabbath, right? And we celebrate, as Israel, we celebrate the Sabbath day instead of going to, church and celebrating their God. We're celebrating and praising our Father, and we're doing the right things, right? So, the reason why we celebrate it starting Friday, because it always tells us to get prepared a day before the Sabbath. So, because on Saturday, we can do no work in the morning, which that starts off Friday because we get prepared on Friday morning for Saturday because we can't do no work on Saturday. So we get prepared on Friday morning. We go and we prepare the food. If we have to buy anything that we need, we clean our house because we cannot clean, we can't cook. So we prepare our food, we cook it a day before. And some people like to just make sandwiches and have that. Some people make a whole meal. And I believe I haven't seen nothing yet to say you can't warm your food up, which I'm probably going to get something that, I could sit out and warm my food up. So warm your food up. You can warm your food up the next day, I think. It's no problem. But, so why it says we get ready that morning is because at night, no man shall work. So that's during any day of the week. At night, in the beginning, it wasn't called night because it was no darkness, right? darkness didn't come until the fall of Adam and Eve. So it was evening. Evening will be still light outside, right? So that's why it says from evening to evening. It was still the day, but in evening we shouldn't be working, right? And that's when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down, we shouldn't be working no more. We should be done working. And that's why we get prepared Friday morning, because Friday evening there's no work. You shouldn't be working. So have your stuff prepared Friday, and therefore when Saturday comes, which is the actual Sabbath day, you should be just resting. You should just be giving praises to Father Yah, studying, those type of things. Can come together, eat as a family, and just keep it holy. Keep it holy and praising Father Yah all day, every day. I mean, for the whole day, and just relax. All I do is I'll eat. Sometimes I don't even eat until sundown. Sometimes I do. I try to last till sundown. But if not, I have something prepared already. And I just lay in my bed, talk to Father Yah all day. I talk to him all day. And study. I'm getting more into studying and writing down stuff more, which I'm going to be doing here in a minute. And you can, teach, I believe, long as it has to do with, the word and following law and righteous kind of order, you can still teach. Don't accept no payments on that day. Don't spend nothing on that day. So we're just honoring Father Yah throughout the whole day. And that's for us as the Sabbath keepers. It would be nice. I want to say, it would be nice if these witches and warlocks did not watch me. But they're going to watch no matter what, so they can get info and whatever. But it is what it is. I learned that, like I said, I got my new channel I'm working on, and it's going to be it's more behind the scenes and what I'm doing. So I'll be mainly on other stuff. Here I'm just going to keep it sitting down talking, and I'm going to be doing something else later in a few months or a month, whatever, to my channel. And this is going to just be strictly biblical and learning and walking through the darkness and trying to find the light and get out this darkness and this hatred and this jealousy and this envy of the world. That's why I just kind of back away from social media as much now, because it's it's filled with nothing but a dark energy. So I just kind of stay to myself more, just learning to mind my own business, pay attention to what I need to pay attention to in my life, and not worried about other people and what they're doing and all that. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm staying in that kind of bubble. Just lay back, chilling, get my mind right, get my thoughts right together, and leave all that foolishness, low vibration, wickedness for the internet, for them the trolls to troll. That don't have nothing to do with me. That's what I wanted to just come on here and talk about, keeping the Sabbath and why we keep the Sabbath, and Saturday is definitely the Sabbath day. It's the 7th day out of the whole week, the last day. And what we do, we go by Sunday is the first day. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which is the 7th. And as you know, well, you might not know, but 7th is, I forget what 7 mean. Do 7 mean completion? I think so. It means the week is completed. Yeah. Father Yah completed the world in 7 days. Simple as that. Like, whoever trying to be out here talking about, we're doing the Sabbath wrong, the Sabbath day. That's nor here nor there. Let them people do what they want to do. They don't understand things. Like, they think, I don't know if they're programmed to do these things. They run with like a group. As you can tell they always throw in that name here and there. So that's how you know what they affiliate with. Just because they talk about another certain group that's doing wrong doesn't mean they're not doing wrong also. It's just that's the way of the world. Look at like preachers like, but yeah, like I was saying, look at the preachers like TD Jakes, whatever his name is, but all these pastors, all of them, they're controlled. Like they have I don't know, it's a whole big thing. But anywho, they're false preachers. They might read from the Bible and all that, but like I said, the scriptures, there's called the Holy Scriptures, and there's just scriptures in the Bible. There is I believe there's only 2 different gods in the Bible. One who leads the people astray, and one who is the true living God, which is Yah, and his name is written in the Bible as well. Did I get that down? I wonder. I think I did. Because we went over this. Let's see. I know I went over this. His first name is in the Bible. Let me see. I see, that's why when I get everything together in a few months, I'm going to really have it like where I'm going to have it the scriptures. How do I go to my highlights? I wonder. Oh, highlights. I see. I can see the name. Oh, I got a lot of highlights. Okay, we're going up here. Exodus 20:8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Let me put this on here. To keep it holy. As you can see, this is my highlights. I love it. This is so cute. Keeping it personal. But yeah, so I'm going to have this up on the screen. I'm going to start doing a lot of this stuff. But we trying to find where it says, yeah, and I could have swore, opening mouth down, I could have swore I had it highlighted. He that says, I know him, and keep not his commandments. That's another thing. Keep his commandments. That's what we got to do. That's the righteous way to do. Keep his commandments. There's laws that we go by. Dietary laws. How to eat, right? How to eat to spiritual feed your body. And not fill it up with contaminated stuff. Food items that people are contaminating their bodies with. Yeah, so we definitely keep the commandments. And there's a lot of them, not just how many they say 10 commandments? No. There's actually 613 laws that we go by and live by and practice. That's why I'll jot down at least 10 every Sabbath is what my plans is to do. Every Sabbath, write down 10 of them. So I will, go over all of them and know what is which and how to read them. I do that anyway. I used to have a class with a couple fellas, but that went off left for some reason, When a good thing is going on, that's when the enemy comes in and brings it down. And it happens so many times in my life that I'm going to be explaining. Yeah, but who's keeping through his blood? I got to find it where his name is. I'll do that on the next video. But yeah, just, stay true, stay grounded in, what you're doing and how, if you're trying to follow the right path, the narrow path, not the wide path that everybody's going down and destroying themselves. You want to go through the narrow path and you want to make it to the kingdom, you got to learn these ways, because it's not really like it says, it's not going to be televised. The real truth will not be televised. So, on the news and all that, it's not, you're not going to hear it through the news. You're not going to hear it through the churches. You got to find the narrow path and you got to stick with it and stay with it and don't venture off or nothing like that. Now, I ventured off, I could say, off that path a few times, and I just get back on the road and keep going, moving forward. And this time, all praises to the Most High that, and y'all's willing, I do not go off that path no more. I'm trying to stick with it, stay with it, and give praises to Father Yah for just bringing me out of that dark cloud and energy. So that's it. I just wanted to come on here and talk about the Sabbath day and how we keep it holy. So I'm going to get back to that and keep my day holy. So, yeah. So let me see. Make sure you stay royal, stay blessed, and stay grounded in what Yeshua is building in you. Shalom and peace.
Stepping in my purpose, letting destiny unravel.